Ahoy there, mateys. Let us study this. 标准教程 HSK6 级下册. All right. We did this. OK. 我们学到第34课。我们开始学习第135页。这个是语法部分。好嘞。Yeah, 语法。I haven't done this part. Maybe I gave up at that part. So for those of you who don't know, this is my second time going through this. I studied this entire textbook, like both volumes. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe it's 2 and 3 years ago. I mean, it was over a period of time then as well. So this is my second time. 尚且. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, 尚且 is not a strong point of mine. Let's have a look. 尚且连词 conjunction. So yeah, it kind of doesn't have meaning by itself. You need to put it in sentences and so on. Here I've noted 连等等都. I'm not sure where I got that from. Probably that's Chinese 0 to Hero. Chinese 0 to Hero had a HSK6 course. And I purchased that and I thought it was pretty decent. So that's probably where I got it from. Okay. 用在复句的前一小句. Did you get that? 复句. 复句 would be a multiple clause sentence. So you'll have a clause, then another clause. Right? So you put it in the first clause. 小句 is a clause. Okay. 提出明显的事例做比况. All right. What is 事例? It's an example instance or something. 事例. The 例子, I guess. I haven't encountered the word 事例 before. 事例. Oops. 典型事例. Kind of just like a 例子, an example. 同类事情中有代表性的或可以作为依据的例子. Okay, so an example that is prototypical or able to be used for evidence, a basis, proof by example. So, oh, sorry, where's this? Okay, 事例. 做比况. So 比 pertains to comparisons, right? And 况 is probably 情况, situation. So it's like a comparable situation. Maybe draw a comparison. 比况. 比况. Okay. 比较. So usually it's 比较, not 比较, right? So this is another special word, isn't it? Contrast. 仿效. 仿效. Imitate. All right, so this is a literary thing, maybe a linguistics concept. 比较, 比况, sorry, 比况. 比况. I think it's just drawing an analogy, no, a parallel, drawing a parallel, something like that. First time I've encountered 比况. You usually encounter 比方, 比方说, 比方, huh? 比方. 比方. This one, 比方, here. Oh, 比如, for example. 比方, 打比方, yeah, 打个比方, draw an analogy, 打个比方. All right. 后一小句 in the subsequent clause, 对程度上有差别的同类事例做出当然的结论. Okay, so 对程度上有差别的同类. What does this mean? 对程度上. 程度 is extent. 对程度上有差别的同类. So this all comes together, right? 同类事例. So, so 对程度上有差别的同类事例。So 同类事例 is a comparable instance or the same type of instance. So, but with a different extent. Okay. 做出当然的结论。So you come to a conclusion, you come to a 当然的结论。I didn't know 当然 could be used to mean obvious. 当然 can it be an adjective? It is an adjective. 是当然的 Okay, 应该如此 so it's not obvious here. 应该如此 it should be like this. Okay, 群众有不同意见是当然的 Okay, so it should be like this. If you have enough people, yeah, you're going to have different opinions. Yeah, I like to remember that whenever I hear people having radically different opinions from me, I feel like if I took any two people, or if I took myself and past me, and listed all the opinions, I'm going to find there's some radical mismatches there. But it doesn't mean that they're wrong and whatnot. Just usually it's not that important, really. It's not like any of us can do anything. Anyway, 当然的结论. So this is a conclusion that ought to be true, I guess. 尽管当年家中私藏丰厚，但他们生活却非常简朴，甚至有些吝啬。举个例子吧，过年时，孩子们吃的糖葫芦都是孙银洲自制的。He made it. I don't know, it doesn't sound bad, like home cooking, right? You don't really think of home cooking as a bad thing. Presumably he was not good at making 糖葫芦。他对孩子尚且如此，对自己的那份廉洁也就不难想象的。Do you understand? So we need this 也 right? 尚且也 I think that comes together. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't really have meaning, does it? It's like, okay, so he's like this with his children. Maybe it's like let alone or something. Like he's even like this with his children, but it doesn't work as even. It's not a good translation. So he's like this with his children. You can only actually, it's not hard to imagine what he's like with himself. Because he's very frugal with his children. Yeah, so maybe he lived a particularly frugal lifestyle. Okay. 经济增长强劲时 So I guess 强劲 is strengthened or with strong mobility or something like this. 这个企业尚且如此，经济衰退时，企业肯定会出现生存问题。All right, so this is like 何况，it's a bit like 何况，like oh, there's 何况。Do they come together? 尚且何况。Yeah, when I'm writing, I just won't use this. I mean, you could probably just leave it out, right? And it'll be fine. I think so. So it's like, okay. So even when the economy is good, it's like this. When the economy is in decline, yeah, obviously we're going to have this problem. I think that's the impression. 人和入这么简单的两个字，他尚且分不清楚，何况其他呢？ Yeah, 何况 I understand. This is the kind of let alone thing. So this guy here, this 他, he can't tell the difference between 人 and 入. Yeah, actually, I do this deliberately. When I write 人, it is like this, and when I write 入, I write it like this. And I do that deliberately, so you can tell the difference. I'm not sure if this is like the Greek lander. Maybe I'm the only one who does this, and maybe it's technically incorrect to do so, but I like writing the rule like this, so it's obvious which one's which. Yuan ru. Yeah, I just exaggerate the hook or the curve at the top. There is a curve, but I try to make it really large and obvious. All right. So he's not even skilled enough to tell the difference between those two characters. Chitana, yeah. So this Chita is not another person. It's talking about other characters, Chinese characters. Yeah, obviously you can't tell them apart very easily. Yeah, some of them are pretty hard to tell apart. Yeah, if you're not paying attention. Okay. 给上且选择适当的座位. All right, so these are my answers from last time. 小学生 I put it here. 尚且明白这些道理，何况大学生呢? Oh, okay, so the 尚且 is definitely here. Yeah, so it's an conjunction. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it has to be there. What's the explanation? But it definitely has to be there. You can't put it anywhere else. It doesn't fit right after the verb. 明白 here is a verb. Understand this principle or 道理, reasoning maybe. 尚且 here. I don't know. They didn't explain where you should put it. So that exercise is hard to do because they didn't explain, yeah, the word order, 尚且 word order. It's there. I know it's there because of experience, like reading and whatnot, but why? 尚且如此,尚且如此,尚且分不清楚. Okay, so here, 分 is the verb. 分, so it's put directly before the verb. 他尚且分不清楚. Yeah, so I guess we are meant to infer from here that you put it before the verb. Here, 明白 is the verb. 钱钟书先生. All right, 钱 is actually quite a common surname. Money. Mr. Money. Yeah, that's what it means. 钱钟书 money book, money clock book. 钱钟书先生. 尚且如此. All right, so we saw a whole bunch of 尚且如此, 尚且如此. So, okay. 对于一般人来说, 读书什么什么, 读书做笔记, 就更有必要了. Yeah, it has to be there. Okay. 这个字你作为中国人尚且不认识. Yeah, it's there as well. Here, 不认识 is the verb. It's a negated verb. 不认识. So it's like there is a negation of this verb. We're acting as if 不认识 is a verb. 我这个留学生就更不认识了. 就更不认识. Yeah, that makes sense. I think all three of those are correct. Yeah, sometimes I like to ask my teacher how familiar they are with certain words and characters and so on. Sometimes they misunderstand me and think I'm trying to test their knowledge or something. That's not the case. I just want to know, okay, if you don't know this character, well, why should I study it? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, sometimes I just don't know if they're rare or not. Sometimes. So I ask my teacher that kind of thing. I mean, do you use this word? Do you know this character? I don't know. It's not like it's shameful to not know every single Chinese character. Like, when it comes down to it, the vast majority of Chinese characters, almost everyone does not know. Yeah, they're also not used. So people don't know them because they're not used. Yeah. So 2000, I think, is a good place where you can basically read easily. 3000 is, oh, sorry, I should say 2000 is not easily, but it's when you're not so dependent on the dictionary. Yeah, 3000, you can kind of just read whatever. Yeah, you can live without a dictionary entirely. And yeah, if you get up to 5000, well, 4000, 5000, like, it's good, obviously, but the characters you're learning are pretty rare. Yeah, so you have to learn large numbers of them to make it worthwhile. Unlike when you get to 2000, like, all those characters are important. When you get to like the 4000, 500,000 mark, you're learning rare characters. They usually have one very specific meaning, this sort of thing, like elements on a periodic table or trees, types of trees. Anshu. Do you know what anshu is? Anshu. And shu. Sorry. Anshu. Anshu. You know what that is? I don't know. I wonder if Chinese people, maybe they would. It's a gum tree. Anshu. Okay, or eucalyptus. We call them gum trees. Anshu. I don't know. I don't know how well known that character is. That's the sort of characters you end up learning. The other one is like things from poetry and whatnot as well. All right, I'm going to pause for a second and find the answers. All right, so Goran. Yeah, these are the correct answers. All right, so where is my pen? I'm going to put it here. I got them all right last time, I got them all right this time. However, this exercise didn't really test me in any way. It's just put it before the verb, and put it before roots. Yeah, let's ask ChatGPT. Is ChatGPT awake? Hey, can you teach me the grammar surrounding 上且, please? I'm particularly interested in the word order. 当然可以，上且通常用于表达，在某种情况下，仍然如此。Still, as before. No, this is like still, not as before. Maybe that's not the correct translation. It feels like it's translated from English. 更何况, yeah, this 何况, let alone. It's like the counterpart to let alone. Do we have this counterpart in English? I don't know. Maybe that counterpart doesn't exist. 在另一种情况下，它通常与表示对比，递进关系的句子搭配使用。搭配, we learned this word not that long ago. I say learned, we studied it. It is in this chapter, it is word 15 in this chapter. 搭配. So this is here it's being used as a collocation or partnered. So 尚且 is often partnered with other words like 更也都 or 何况. But honestly, if you're doing this for the HSK6 exam, you're probably better off not using it. 下面是一些关于尚且的用法和例句。希望对你有帮助。Okay. Yeah, so what I mean there is like, it's very likely you will use it wrong at a HSK6 level if you can't just Google it and check. Oh, yeah. Whereas in the real world, you'll be able to just Google, like you'll write your sentence and be able to Google it and check it's correct. But yeah, I think it's more 书面语 as well, so more for writing. 尚且一般放在谓语之前, so before the predicate, which is what the textbook says. 常与何况和况且呼应使用. So 何况, we saw this, let alone. 况且, all right. 况且 is just kind of moreover, but it seems like 尚 上节旷节. Can you say 上节旷节? Oh, there it is. Well, I better just see if this is 上节旷节. I don't know if ChatGPT is correct. There's no examples. Yeah, I don't think this is correct. Chinese Grammar Wiki. Have you used this site? It's a good site. 何况. So this is the 何况 page, but they're going to tell us about 上节 somewhere. Okay, so this 上节 is optional. This is why I probably just won't use it. 何况 is often used as 上节, a formal way of saying 还更. 还更 can be added to 上节 to add further emphasis. So we're at the 上节 here. 当然上节做不到, 更何况孩子. Yeah. So this is like even in the sense, it's even in the sense of, I don't know, even like even the best mathematicians in the world cannot solve this research problem. Let alone that guy over there. Yeah, some maths problems are like that. It's like they look simple, but they're not. 中国人尚且不了解，更何况外国人。Okay, so presumably this is something that Chinese people will naturally have some kind of ease of understanding. Yeah. All right, but you get the idea. I think ChatGPT is wrong about that. 况且. I'm not sure, not 100% sure. But if there is 0 examples coming up here, I think it's not worth learning. 他尚且不能理解这些基本的概念，何况要他完成这么复杂的任务。So he's not even capable of understanding these basic concepts. So even more challenging, more complicated duties, let alone these more complicated duties. 这种天气，老人尚且吃不消。I don't know what that means. Is that a saying? 吃不消? Unable to tolerate or endure. Find difficult meaning. 吃不消. Okay. So 消 can pertain to digestion, I think. Consume. So this seems like it's hard to swallow in the non-figurative sense. 吃不消. 何况是孩子. Okay, so there's a verb here. 何况是孩子. 何况要. All right. 上节用于强调对比. Blah, 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 blah. I want to know the word order. Yeah, comparison. 上节何况. Are you sure that this is possible, ChatGPT? I'm skeptical. That's not the right question. 上节况且. No, they're completely different. 并且, well, they're all very different. Yeah, all right. I don't think ChatGPT is correct there. So usually, right. Usually we put the 尚且 before the verb, before a verb, right? So what if we just go over here and look at that? 尚且. 伦敦尚且如此. Yeah, that seems to be a common collocation. 在其他省份更是如此. 省份. What does 省份 mean when you're comparing to London? London is not a 省份, right? I've only used 省份 for Chinese provinces. Yeah, okay. 在他后来的人，尚且不喜悦他。This is a verb. We saw it. We saw it last time. I was like, wait, this can be a verb. Oh, this is like displeased with or something. Oh, here, pleased with, but displeased with in this case. 尚且 That's another usage again, isn't it? This is not the one we learned in the textbook. Let's check the second one. 这种做法能否成功的恢复稳定，尚且不得而知。What's 不得而知? Oh, unable to be known or unknown, yet to be known. Yeah, this is a different usage to the textbook. Yeah, sorry, I want to pause for a second. Yeah, so I got these books from my bookshelf. Grammar Learning Manual. Look at this one first. Yeah, so this is the advanced one. Yeah, I'm really thinking this is a low priority word, 尚且. It wasn't in this one. It could be in a lower level, because this is the advanced grammar. But I should say prior. They had 何况. Let's look at a few for 何况. This is 何况. 补充例句. Yeah, 他平时就不喜欢出门，何况大病的一场，更不怎么出去. Alright, so she doesn't like going out even in normal times. So let alone 大病的一场. So when there's a virus going around or something like this. 学习自己国家的语言都不容易，何况学习外语呢? Yeah, so yeah, I like this one. So studying one's country's language 都不容易. Yeah, so you don't have to use 尚且, but presumably you can use 尚且 there. I'm not sure, because this is an adjective, although it's kind of functioning as a verb. 都不容易，何况学习外语呢? Yeah, so it's not easy to study one's country's language. That is assuming countries have languages. Yeah, 何况学习外, let alone a foreign language. 路那么远，何况又在下雨。明天再走吧。Oh, that's interesting. So 路那么远，何况又在下雨。I was not expecting this. This is like art here almost. Yeah. Okay. So maybe that 况且 and 何况 are not that dissimilar. 旅游旺季，这里旅客都很多，何况旅游淡季呢？哦，都不多，不多。Yeah, actually, that was one of the good things about the pandemic. Yeah, I'd travel around. I was traveling in China during the pandemic, and no one's traveling. It's like, oh, all right, thanks. Can I have a room? I booked these shared rooms, and it's just me. Yeah, good value. 老年人都那么热爱学习，何况我们年轻人呢？ So 老年人 so these are old age people as opposed to the youth. So 老年人 I'm thinking in their 60s, whereas 年轻人 I'm thinking in their 20s, plus or minus 10 years for both of them. 连天才都连天才都会犯错，何况普通人呢? Yeah. So even geniuses. Yeah. However, here the lian is at the start. So here's the grammar explanation. Maybe I won't go on about this because it's 何况 and not 尚且. We're meant to be studying 尚且. but they kind of come together. Oh, 小提示 what's a 小提示？在递进复句 blah 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 何况 blah 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 中，前后两个分句的动词性成分是相同的。Okay, so did you get that? It's saying the dots here and the dots here, they need to be the same verb style component, and they need to fit in the same way. So this is a grammar point. Okay, 后一分句的动词性成分往往省略。Oh, sorry, no, it's if they are the same, you omit it. Okay, 连天才都会犯错，况且普通人会犯错呢？ All right, it's because it's redundant. So you just leave this off and say 普通人呢？ Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. 连天才的 Oh, this is the correct one. Okay, 在递进复句 blah 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 何况 blah 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 中，后一分句的比较对象和内容或内容应该出现在何况的后边，不能出现在何况的前边。例如okay, that's pretty obvious. But so the important. Actually, it's not as obvious as you think, right? Because you have 如何 that's the same 何时 what time is it? Yeah, so 何 can form questions. So maybe 何况 is like a question word, 什么情况? But maybe it's like a rhetorical question. But yeah, do not put the 何况 here, put the 何况 here. All right. Here, all right. So if you want the QR code for this one, there it is. Sorry, form. Can you scan that? I have no idea what happens if you scan that. Shall I try? No, I don't think I will, because maybe I'll accidentally give all my information away. All right. That's 何况 though. Not 上帖. They didn't give us any 上帖. I've got this book as well. And they didn't have 上帖 in here as well. Again, this is the advanced one. 上帖. But instead of 上帖, they had 上 by itself. And one of the usages of this 上 by itself was 上帖. So if that's the case, then 上帖 is just a special case of 上. In which case, we should learn 上 instead of 上帖. 上. This is 上气 的上. You know 上气, the Marvel superhero? Okay, 崇高 not that one. This one here. 表示动作或状况持续不变，相当于还 No, that's not the same. Oh, here. 尚且 Yeah, so the 文 here implies 书面语 right? 天气尚不能久 No, 天地尚不能久 So the heavens and the earth cannot last or something like that. 而况于人乎 That sounds like classical Chinese. So 上 meaning yet. Yeah, this is like 上位. This one 尚且唐人尚且差no 差修之况于江湖相互 So even 唐人 So is 唐人 commoners? Oh no, it's 庸人 not 唐人庸人 So ordinary people 尚且修之 Even a commoner would be ashamed 况于江相互 Let alone ministers generals. Minerals. Ministers and generals. Minerals. All right. Okay, so for 上, it is a it is an adverb. So it looks like 尚且 is more, it's a conjunction, but maybe it functions as an adverb. 用于复句前一分句的动词前 before the verb. Okay? Yeah, so you put it before the verb. Why didn't the textbook say put it before the verb? Anyway, 提出某种明显的事例做比况. Okay, so we're raising the example for comparison. It's like, this is proof of concept. Like, everyone accepts this to be true. Therefore, you can infer that this is true. So, like, I don't know, $10 is too much, let alone $20, or let alone $100 maybe. 会分句常有何况更等相呼应对程度上有差别的同类事例做出必然的结论。Yeah, 必然. The textbook said 当然的结论，必然. Oh, this one's a better choice, I think. 必然, inevitable, necessary, a necessary conclusion. 你尚且不行，我更不必说我。So the 不必 is you don't need to mention kind of thing. I think that's a rhetorical question. If you can't do it, how can I? Yeah. This so the implicate we're meant to infer from here that 你 is very good at something. Maybe this person is like a professional mechanic, and this professional mechanic asks you how to fix a car, and you reply 你尚且不行，更不必说我。I think that would be reasonable. Okay, 大人尚且举不起来. So this is like physically lift something up. So if adults cannot physically lift this up, 何况小孩子? Yeah. All right. What does this textbook say about 上? Okay. I can only make it a certain size before it just goes off. Okay, 上副词表示动作和状态持续存在，相当于仍然还只用于书面语，多用于动词和形容词前面。So not just before the verb, but before an adjective as well. And 多 most of the time, I guess. 这门学科仍处在起步阶段，上有许多问题需要探索。So this 上 is like 还有 right 还有。So this is 书面语。So we want the second meaning, right? 连词 yeah. This is the conjunction meaning. Yeah, the 上 for 上位的上. Yeah, that's not too hard. Okay, where were we? Did I not say 连词? Oh, here. 连词用于前一分句提出程度更高的事例做对照。后一分句常用何况、更何况与之呼应，表示进一层的意思。例如，大人尚如此。So you don't need to do 尚且 you can do 上 okay? 何况是小孩子。Yeah, what is this verb? I don't understand why there is a verb there. Why? You can say 何况小孩 right? 何况是小孩。Yeah, I think anyway, let's continue. 大商场的竞争尚如此激烈，更何况那些街边小店。Okay, so the 上 here is again 尚如此。So we're contrasting this. Even the big markets are this fierce. 街边小店. I don't understand this contrast. So 街边小店. Why is the contrast like that? So are we meant to infer that the 街边小店's competition is fierce? Yeah. All right, let us continue. I must admit, that's not an especially high priority grammar word. It's not an especially high priority conjunction. 当, we're talking first tone 当, right? 当老师, that's sort of 当. I think. Can you see that? Sorry, that's probably the best I can do at the moment. 当介词. What is a 介词? This is a preposition, right? A preposition. So it doesn't have any meaning by itself. It just says, it just points to where information is, right? 意思是正在. Okay, so we're looking at 当 plus 是的当. Yeah, 那个时候, 那个地方. Okay, yeah, I often encounter 当 plus 时, meaning, yeah, it doesn't really have any meaning. You just put it at the start of the sentence so people know, oh, okay, it's at a certain time. 孙银洲的女儿, 孙女士. That's embarrassing. Come on. 孙女士. 至今仍记得当年的情景. Well, 当年 is a word. It's not being used as a preposition here, so that's not a good example. This says preposition. And this is not a preposition. 当年, no, it's not a preposition. Let's look at 当时, 当代. These are just words. No. No, these are not good examples. These are just words with 当. All right, so we need to look at the grammar when 当 is used as a preposition. These are just words. None of those examples are any good. 当. Preposition here. So, 引进动作行为的处所和时间表示正在某地和某时. Yeah, this is a preposition. 当我醒来时, when I woke up, or at the time when I woke up, at the time I woke up. 他已走了. So this is a change of state. The implication is when I went to sleep, he was there, but when I woke up, he's gone. Where did my boyfriend go? Okay, let's not infer too much there. 当场示范当地. So maybe, do you think I was too hasty with my conclusion? With the textbook? 当时, 当年, 当代. These are just words. 当年, that year. 当年, that time. 当代 is the current era. Yeah, this is not definitely not this though. This 当 refers to the present. 当代. 目前所处的时代. It's definitely not 那个时候. So this one's definitely wrong, right? This one, I can maybe understand that 当 means like 那个时候, right? 当 plus 时, if you put them together, you get 当时, yeah. 当年, maybe. Let's ask ChatGPT. I don't like these examples. I don't think 当时, that sort of thing is appropriate. I don't want to Just give me an input box. Yeah, 当代. 当代 is the current era. 当 meaning present here. It's not meaning that time. It's, as I say, it's different to 当年当时, which means that time, which would be usually in the past. 当时. Yeah. Like 当年 could be like your childhood or something like that, or maybe grade 11 that year. Something like that. 当时 at that time. Yeah, 当时 yeah, 当时我的左腿折断了. Yeah, at that time I broke my left leg. 不能出院. I could not leave the hospital. Sorry, yeah, that sort of thing. Come on, what's going on? All right. Can you help me with 当, please? When used as a preposition. Oh, come on. All right, let's go to the other one. Ian. Yeah, sorry about this. 点点点，你好，我是文心妍。当然在英语中 when no no stop 停止生成。I mean the Chinese preposition 当。在中文中，当作为介词时，它有多种用法，主要表示时间、条件和角色。角色。Oh, this is 当老师。Yeah, it's also a preposition. Okay. 表示时间。Yeah, 当他到达时。This is the preposition usage. 会议已经结束了。Yeah, that happened to me once. It happened to me once when I'm like my PhD supervisor was giving a talk, and if it's your supervisor, you got to attend, right? And I misread the poster, and it said it started at a certain time and finished at a certain time. And I read the last line and said, I jotted down the time, made a mental note of the time. Unfortunately, that was the finish time. So I arrived when it finished. Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. Not the most embarrassing thing I've done in life, but all right. 表示条件和假设，类似于英语中的 if 或 in case of。当你遇到困难时 yeah. So this is like, so whenever you're in trouble, something like that. If you encounter difficulties. So there's kind of an if involved there, right? It's a hypothetical situation. 可以来找我帮助. You can find me for help. Come to me for help. Yeah, this is really good. This is 当 as a preposition. Okay, so this is the other one. 他当过兵. Here, 兵 is soldier. 当 meaning to serve as. This is a verb though, isn't it? To serve as. This is a verb. To act as. Verb. 表示把啪啪当作. What is that? Okay, 他把这本书当作宝贝. No, that's just a word. 当作. Yeah. Anyway, it seems for the purposes of this textbook, we're just studying words that have the character 当 in them. This one does not have this meaning. Actually, I want to go back because can you give me examples where 当 is used as a preposition to indicate to indicate what was it? 那个处地方。Because that's not obvious to me. I've only seen 当 papa 时 or yeah. There's also 正当. 正当 is like precisely when. 正当 papa 时 precisely when. 正当我打喷嚏时，他说我就他跳高了 ，no 他吓得跳高。Where are the examples? Just give me examples. 例如 here， 他站在了人生的当口。That's time. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to just make up my own definition. Be more accurate. Okay. 当今 meaning, yeah, the current, present, not at that time. Really? No. Because it's not functioning as a preposition. It's functioning as an adjective or something like this, forming a word. 当场当地 okay. Anyway, 洪水淹没了村庄，给当地人民的生活造成了很大的损失。Yeah, 当地 is absolutely correct. The local populace. 所有这些与当今社会提倡的这个可持续发展以人为体为本的价值观显然是背道而驰的。Okay, 所有这些。So 这些 is unstated. So something unspecified what this refers to. So we're comparing 与当今 the present 社会提倡的这个和这个的价值观。So the present values we have in sustainability and 以人为主 is like putting people before profits. It's kind of putting people as the main center. Yeah. So 当今 is fine, I think. 他刚把手伸到别人的书包里，钱包还没拿出来，就被警察当场抓获。Yeah, those are the answers. 当地、当今、当场。Yeah. Not much else to say. I do not think this is using 当 as a preposition. Unless I'm completely wrong about this, but these are not prepositions. These are just words. Yeah. Anyway, let us continue on with our mission. 我们的使命 sorry, I should say 我们的使命尚未结束了，尚未完毕了，尚未完毕。Okay. So I'll turn that off. All right, so next 温和 温和温柔 So they're both words that describe gentleness. They're adjectives, both adjectives describing gentleness. Some they can describe, so we need to ask questions, which can they describe? Can they describe people? Can they describe weather? Can they describe like mild conditions? We talked about like moderate Republicans. We talked about other moderate as well. So we'll talk about this again. 温和, 温柔, I forget, 温柔. I would describe people as 温柔 rather than 温和. 温和, yeah, let's see. 形容词都有性情、态度与言语等 不严厉 so non-strict. Okay, 使人感到亲切的意思. Okay, so causing people to feel 亲切, kind of an intimate feeling, feeling of closeness or whatnot. So maybe a strict teacher would not describe as using these. 他性格温和温柔. Okay, so they're both suitable for describing people. Did you notice? Person. So we can use 温和温柔 to describe, maybe, you remember Miss Honey? Miss Honey from the book Matilda? Yeah, she was very gentle. Unlike Miss Trunchbull. 所以你可以说 Honey, 蜜蜂 no, 蜂蜜女士 蜂蜜老师非常温柔非常温和 They're both okay. Okay. 和 Trunchbull 女士 no, 和 Trunchbull 校长完全不一样 Okay. 侧重 Okay, so we're looking at 温和侧重表示态度和语言和气有礼貌和气 describe someone being mild and kind of unaggressive, this sort of thing. 礼貌 yeah, polite. So it's an attitude or language or expressions. Okay, so here's their example. 经理温和的态度打消了我们的顾虑. Okay, so are you familiar with these words? 打消 is kind of like cause to evaporate or cause to disappear. Maybe it's like expunge. 顾虑 is like your apprehensions and so on. So you have bad feelings about something, but the manager comes along and say with their 温和的态度, with their kind of mild bearing, and you're like, oh, I can relax. My apprehensions are gone. Dissipated, maybe. Okay. Okay, so we're looking at 温柔 now. 温柔含有脾气好，有不同意见的时候，能顺从别人的意思，多用于女性。Yeah, okay, so this one's more suited for women who do what they're told, apparently. So it's like, okay. Yeah, that's what it says. What am I supposed to say? So they have a good 脾气, a good temperament or something. When encountering alternative opinions, they will comply with the other person. Kind of, yeah. And yeah, used for women. It's what it says. Don't get mad at me. 这个女孩子很温柔. All right. Yeah, all right. Maybe that's a kind of old-fashioned way of thinking. Okay, and we're back to 温和可以指气候不冷不热. Yeah, so 温和 can describe weather. So we found both of them can describe a person who is not especially strict. We found both of them can describe people's temperament, but they describe people's temperament in different ways. Whereas this one is like they're mild. This is kind of non-threatening kind of attitude. 温和, and this one is more like compliant or not willing to rock the boat kind of attitude, and more suitable for women than men apparently. And this one can 温和 can describe weather. This one cannot. All right. 昆明气候温和，四季如春。昆明. When I think of Kunming, I think of it as really hot. Anyway, I'm not sure. I've never actually been. All right, so these are our questions. I didn't do them last time. Let's do them this time. 一个态度温和的办事员接待了我，仔细询问了我的情况， Yeah. So this 温和 is describing a person. Well, actually, it's describing their attitude, this person's attitude. So, yes. 再 yes 不过了。苏州地处太湖之滨。All right, so this is some place in Suzhou. I don't know what it is. 气候温错. It should be 温和. We saw it. 温柔 cannot describe weather. 温和 can describe weather. 气候 or climate in this case. 土地肥沃错非常错100个错。他温柔的开导我。I don't know this word, but presumably it means initiated me, something like that. Inducted me into some kind of university or society or something. 使我受伤的心灵得到一丝抚慰。All right, it's fine, right? So this is describing her behavior. Sure, that's fine. So, in fact, they didn't give us any examples when 温和 was not really appropriate. 他温和的目光给了我莫大的力量，我鼓起勇气登台演出。So, all right, I think this is grammatical. The issue is 温和 an appropriate adjective for a male gaze? It's what it says. It says his mild gaze. All right. Not so appropriate nowadays, but anyway. What do you think? I don't know. I mean, maybe it's considered acceptable now. Like, am I supposed to be judging from a purely grammatical standpoint? Is this grammatically correct? I think yes. Is it the most appropriate choice of adjective? No, actually, I think it's okay too. I think it's okay because the 温柔 is for women, right? 温柔 温和 is fine. Yeah, all right. So we're fine. His mild gaze. Let's go check the answers. Tick, cross, tick, tick. Yeah, okay. All right. Next. Okay. 偏江. What is? Oh, sorry. I wanted to just color the. What is 开导? Yeah, 开导 is a new word for me. 开导. I think it's like 导 meaning to direct or coach or teach or that sort of thing. But the 开 just implies at the start. Enlighten. Help someone see what is right or sensible. Help to straighten out. Talk sense into me. All right. 你开导他，好吧。耐心开导。Okay, I'll talk sense into you. All right, let's continue. What is pin? What? Sorry, all my books are about to fall over. Oh. And when I say about, they just did. Yeah, all right, sorry. I don't have a proper stand for my phone. But, you know. Yeah, so I just have a pile of books and put my phone on my pile of books. And sometimes if I want to reach all the way to the end of the text, the pile of books falls over, which is what happened. Okay, 篇章. So this would be like a piece of writing or something like this. 过度. Okay, I'm not quite sure what we're talking about, but it looks like it's going to be defined here. 过度. 指文章由这层意思向另一层意思转换. So 过度 usually is like ferry, right? This sort of ferry. So there's some kind of transition, transit. I don't know. 或有一段内容向另一段内容发展时，用一些词、句子或语段时，这两层意思或两段内容，能够自然衔接起来。All right, so some sort of, is it like segue? I don't know, maybe it is a segue. 过渡的作用是使上下文的意思连贯起来。Yeah, that sounds like a segue to me. 形成一个整体。大多数文章中都有过渡语言或用过渡词。No, 用过渡词。或 what? 或用过渡句。So I think this is in English called connectives. Maybe that's the connectives or segue. So you want to say X, you want to say Y, and what you want to kind of mention how they're related in between. I think that's what we're talking about. So you could add a word, you could add a sentence, or any way of connecting them together. It makes your writing seem more coherent. 或用过过渡段. So a word, sentence, or even an entire paragraph connecting the previous paragraph to the subsequent paragraph. 例如, okay, so this is a gigantic example in the 可是 here. All right. Sorry, it's a bit hard for me to show you. 苏女士感慨道：“尽管当年家中私藏丰厚，但他们生活却非常简朴，甚至有些吝啬。举个例子吧。过年时孩子们吃的糖葫芦，都是孙宁州自制的。他对孩子尚且如此，对自己那份节俭也就不难想象了。可是，为了收购绝世珍品，斗才三秋杯，他确实不惜重金。正是这种对陶瓷执着的热爱，使孙宁州收藏了数量可观的陶瓷精品。All right, so if we just said this and then this without the connective, in this case it's just 可是, then it's just like two isolated sentences that are just next to each other. But here, the relationship is, we're saying this, we're used to this Sun Yingzhou, we're used to seeing Sun Yingzhou having a particularly frugal lifestyle, both for him and his family. And then we have this 可是 indicating a reversal. So we're now expecting, there is an exception or something like this. There's some kind of rule-breaking situation, which is what comes next. We're breaking this habit where to buy the 斗才三秋杯, these expensive, like historical cups, he was willing to spend a lot of money. Yeah. So this 可是 is the connective. Yeah. I think, connective is the way. All right. There's going to be a lot of reading coming up. I'm just looking at the next page. The entire thing is almost reading. But anyway, let us start. 不少人看到过象 So this 象 is presumably an elephant. 都说象是很大的动物。其实还有比象大得多的动物。What's an Oh, we're talking like whales. 那就是鲸。Oh, okay, I got it right. 目前已知最大的鲸约有16万公斤重。All right, so that's how much a whale weighs. All right, so now I can make it much bigger. 最小的也有2公斤。So 2 ton. Oh, that's the smallest is 2 ton. It's like a baby whale. 我国发现过一头近4万公斤重的鲸。So hold on. So this is a 40-ton whale. 约17米长。So 17 meters long whale. 一条蛇头就有10几头猪那么重。The tongue of this whale weighs as much as like more than 10 pigs. I don't know. It's a comparison, a weird comparison. Not like science is like you use a precise number and get the numbers right. 他要是张开嘴，人站在他嘴里，举起手来都摸不到他的。This is 上颚. This is like the upper palate, if I remember correctly, of the roof of the mouth. So if a human was standing in a whale's mouth, it could not reach the, I think it's 上颚. I think. The upper mandible. Okay. So imagine. Okay, let's not get too disgusting. You get the idea. You're standing in a whale's mouth. It's like, oh, can't even touch the roof. Can't touch the mandible. Yeah. 4个人围着桌子，坐在他的嘴里看书。Okay. 还显得很昆场。All right, so we're now envisaging 4 people sitting around a table reading a book inside a whale's mouth. And they're like, comfortable. Oh, this is really comfortable. May not have very much light in there, though. That's an issue. Do you get seasick? I think you'd get seasick in a whale's mouth. All right, so we have ... 鲸的身子这么大，它们吃什么呢？须鲸Is this a type of whale? 须鲸主要吃虾和小鱼。Yeah, I don't understand the 须 here. It must be a type of whale, right? 须鲸. It can't be a word. It doesn't make sense. 须鲸. 须. 必须的须. You see it? Should be there somewhere, right? Oh. 须. 鲸鱼. 须鲸. Yeah, it is a whale. It's a type of whale. Baleen whale. Okay. Why is it called 须? I don't know. Oh, maybe, yeah, this 须 is also 胡须的须. Yeah, so maybe the baleen whales are noted for their mouths that have this kind of, I don't know, filter on them. Yeah, so that would be the logic, right? It's kind of beard-like, hair-like. 须鲸. Alright. 须鲸主要吃虾和小鱼。它们在海洋里游的时候，张着大嘴，把许多小鱼、小虾连同 is like together with. Have we studied this? Maybe 连同海水一起喝进嘴里。So this 一起 is synchronously at the same time kind of thing. 然后闭上嘴，把海水从虚板中间滤出来。This 滤 is a filter. Yeah, so you have a coffee filter, that sort of thing. You 过滤你的咖啡 you filter your coffee. That's this 滤 here is functioning as a verb. 滤出来. So in the whale's mouth, we have a seawater which contains small fish and well, let's say prawns, but it's like brine or something like this. Not brine, plankton. Yeah. And so they filter out the water through these kind of 虚 从虚板 they use 虚板 this specific type of animal 把小鱼小虾吞进肚子里一顿就可以吃2000多公斤 Really? They eat 2 tons of like edible matter like in like one mouthful. Okay. 齿鲸 is teeth, so this is probably killer whale, I guess. 齿鲸 we'll look it up. 齿鲸 Do you see it there? 齿鲸 toothed whales, not a killer whale. So let's look it up. Sorry, it's a lot easier to understand if you like go and look up the pictures and so on. 齿鲸, a toothed whale. What does a toothed whale look like? 齿鲸. Sorry, where is 鲸? Trying to find 鲸. There it is, 鲸. 齿鲸. We'll just look at it, it will make more sense. 齿鲸. Oh, come on. All right, maybe we'll go to Bing. Because I think, yeah, Google is, or is it my side? No, it's not my, oh, it is my side. Oh dear, woe is me. Just give me I want to see a 吃鲸. No, I want to see a 齿鲸. 齿鲸. That looks like a dolphin. I don't think that's a海豚. That's a 齿鲸. It's a killer whale. On the toothed whales. Oh, maybe it doesn't just refer to killer whales, but like a super family of whales, of which, yeah, 齿鲸 is one of them. It's just toothed whales, and the other one was 须鲸. 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 This is the baleen whale, noted for their well, they're huge, aren't they? I suppose they're all whales. So they have this kind of 须板. They called it 须板. In the textbook, they called it 须板. So they take in enormous volume of seawater and whatever happens to be in that seawater, and they spit out all the water, filter out all the water, and yeah, whatever's left over is lunch. Okay, so where were we? 齿鲸主要吃大鱼和海兽. Shoal can just mean animals, so marine animals, so maybe like seals and whatnot. 他们遇到大鱼和海兽，就凶猛的扑上去. 扑 meaning to pounce. So we got your killer whale, and it's like, ooh, there's a delicious fish over there. Get in my stomach. 用锋利的牙齿咬住，很快就吃掉了。 有一种号称海中之虎 ，OK， 的虎鲸。虎鲸, it's the same in tiger whale. Is it the same in English? We have tiger shark. What is 虎鲸? 虎鲸. 虎鲸. So this is the killer whale. It doesn't look much like a tiger. They do actually kill things, so killer whale is a reasonable name. 虎鲸. Okay, 长长好几个头结成一群. Okay, so they're hunting in groups. 围住在一头30吨重的长须鲸，几个小时就能把它吃光。Wait, are you telling me that killer whales can eat a baleen whale? 长须鲸? That's what it says. Like they group up and like, yes, I'm going to eat this whale. All right, so 鲸的身子这么大，它们吃什么呢？ So that's here. Yeah, this is segue. It's not really a connective. Connectives are more fixed. This is like a segue. 为过滤器. Okay, so it functions as a segue. This is a segue. All right, and this is from the original text. 他说，这是咱家最值钱的东西，故宫里也没有，明天就捐给故宫了。今天让你们看看，父亲说话时脸上充满了自豪。And then we segue apparently. 也许有人要问，这孙银洲到底什么来历？ Yeah, so this is the segue. It's not in the original. They deliberately added it to the text because to make this grammatical point. Yeah, so I asked about this online. So is this grammatical? Well, yeah, there's like a missing verb here. 这孙银洲到底有什么来历？到底是什么来历？ That's what I would normally say. Does this count as grammatically correct? Now, I think I've come to the conclusion that it counts as grammatically correct if you're a native speaker. If you use it, yeah, you're going to lose marks. Like if this, I don't think this is correct. Yeah, so there was another question on the Stack Exchange site that asked, 你什么名字? 你什么名字? Kind of similar, right? 你什么名字? It's like, oh, yeah, your name is so unimportant that I'm not even going to say the verb in that sentence. Yeah, 你叫什么名字? 你什么名字? Yeah, everyone was saying like, oh, all right, it's borderline grammatical and probably like the only person who might speak like that is a policeman or something. It's very rude. So, yeah, I think that's the conclusion I've come to. It's like, do not say this. You can't get away with this. Maybe a native speaker might be able to pull that off because they're not being judged the same way we're being judged. 家常竟然如此丰厚。孙银洲的籍贯是河北，他13岁到北京，在古玩店做学徒。blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so this is the segue. I do notice this a lot when Chinese people are giving speeches. They will ask themselves rhetorical questions. Or they'll ask themselves questions and then answer the question, which the first few times you encounter this, you're watching someone give a speech and they'll ask themselves a question and answer it. It's like, okay, that's interesting. But because I've seen it so many times, I'm kind of used to it now. All right, let's read this bit. 练一练. So what are we supposed to do? Use a segue. 为过滤句. ，sorry，这座桥不但坚固，而且美观，选择合适的位置。Alright, so I need to add this sentence into this paragraph, into this snippet. Oh, they're going to give us where we should put it. Alright, it's used as a segue. 河北省郊县的 I don't know that character. 什么河上 We'll just say 郊 It's the name of a river. Yeah, these are the rare characters. There's a lot of river names. When you learn rare characters, a lot of river names. Names of like places and things. 有一座世界闻名的石拱桥 Stone Arch Bridge. 拱 is arch. Stone Arch Bridge. 叫安交桥 I think I've heard of this. 安交桥 I think this is a very famous bridge. 安交桥 Okay, an is peace and Alright, give me a moment. I'll have to find the character in my input. It's a rare character. I may have... Maybe it's not Jiao. Could be another character. Alright. An... Jiao. Can it work it out? None of those. Is it Qiao? I don't know how to pronounce it. Doesn't look like Qiao. Alright, let's put it in Pleco and see if we can find the character. It generally, like I know it takes time to do this, but whoops. No, it is 三点水和交小. So we need to put in 小. You generally get a better mental picture if you actually look at the object. So I find I learn more, although it takes a long time to actually find this character. Where is it? Here it is, finally. 终于找到了它. Yeah, I've seen this bridge. I don't think I've been to the... Where is it? Henan. I'll just click. This an is incorrect. And what? An 几桥 Alright, this one. 胶州桥 Okay, you could call it 州桥 An 几桥 Yeah, I don't... I may have been there. Which city are we in? 郊区 Jiao Xian. 石家庄 I've been to 石家庄 What did I go to 石家庄 I forget. It's noted for being a famous stone arch bridge. One of the very early ones. And yeah, this comes up. You might even see this exact picture on your HSK6 exam. Why? Yeah, I mean they get these things off internet sources and so on. They use like the open what is it? Free to use sources on the HSK6 exam. So An Ji Qiao. I think it was An Ji Qiao. I'm not 100% sure still. Where's my red pen? Yeah. Oh, 又叫胶州桥 Yeah, okay. So we need to say this. Maybe it's okay here. 它是隋朝，它是隋朝的石匠李春设计和参加建造的，到现在已经有1400多年了。Like you could add this sentence here, it would be alright. But let's see what else we got. 胶州桥非常雄伟。Okay, here. 桥长 no 桥长50多米。 有9米多宽。You could put it there as well. 中间行车马，两旁走人。那这么长的桥，全都用石头，it is 砌成。This is to lay bricks or something like this. I think it's 砌。We're getting pretty advanced here, I'm afraid. 砌 not 砌 砌。Yeah, to build by laying bricks or stone. 砌。So it was built by laying stone bricks. 砌成。下面没有桥墩，没有桥墩。墩yeah, I forget. 桥墩 pier. What is a bridge pier? I don't know what a bridge pier is. 桥墩. Let's Google what a bridge pier is. Is it just your ability to walk underneath? 没有桥墩? I don't know. What is a 桥墩? 桥墩. Bridge pier 是一个建筑学概念，指支撑桥梁的柱状结构。Okay, what does that mean? 和桥基并为支撑桥梁的两大结构。一般桥墩多是正方形 square. So we're talking about pillars, are we? They're just pillars. But it says pier. Why does it say pier? I don't know. I need to learn civil engineering. 矩形 rectangle. So this bridge does not have any pillars. I think it's pillars rather than pier. But maybe pier it's in a like in civil engineering word technical jargon. Okay. True. All right. 桥墩，只有一个拱形的大桥洞。Yeah, so big bridge hole. So you can have a boat underneath and so on. 横跨在37米多宽的河面上。大桥洞顶上的左右两边。OK， 还各有两个拱形的小桥洞。So sorry. It's a lot easier if you just look at the picture. Here. So this is the 大桥洞, the big arch, the big hole under the arch, and then there's these other ones, these 4 little ones. So what those 4 little ones are what they're talking about here. So where was it? 大桥洞顶上的左右两边还各有两个。So on both sides there are 2. So in total there are 4. 各有两个拱形的小桥洞 ，right？ 平时河水从大桥洞流过，没问题。发大水的时候，河水还有从4个小桥洞流过。Got it? So normally water flows like this and nothing exciting happens, but when there's a lot of water, it goes up to here and flows through these little holes. Yeah, that would be rare, I guess. Alright. 这种设计在剑桥时尚是一个创举。That's an innovation or something like this. 既减轻了流水对桥身的冲击力，使桥不容易被大水冲毁，又减轻了桥身的重量，桥身的重量，节省了食料。Did you get it? Two purposes of these little holes. One purpose of the little hole was to let water flow through more easily, and the other purpose was to reduce the weight of the bridge. All right, so that's quite clever, right? So they have arches within arches kind of thing. I'm pretty sure this still exists and you can go and see it. You need to go to Shijiazhuang. Yeah. All right, where would I put it? Where would I put this? Yeah, that seems the most natural place. 赵州桥非常雄伟。这座桥不但坚固，而且美观。You could put it here as well. There's only two options, and both are acceptable. 又叫这个。Here or here? I'm going to go here. Is there only one question? Oh no, it keeps going. Oh, okay. It keeps going. I've already made my decision. I might change it. Yeah, I told you there was a lot of reading coming up. 桥面两侧有石栏, so a stone fence on top of the bridge on both sides. 栏板上雕刻着精美的图案，有的刻着两条相互缠绕的龙，嘴里吐出美丽的水花。OK， 有的刻着两条飞龙，前爪相互抵制。Is that like something like that? 各自回首遥望。回首 here is head, right? So 回首遥望. So their claws are interlocked, but their heads are facing away into the distance. That's what I think. 还有的刻着双龙戏珠。I have no idea what that is. 双龙戏珠。I don't know what that means. 所有的龙似乎都在游动。So they look like they're swimming or flowing in the air, maybe. 真像活了一样。胶州桥表现的劳动人民的智慧和才干，是我国宝贵的历史遗产。Yeah, I'm going to retract my previous one. I think C is a better choice. So both of them are okay, but both of them are okay without that. C is a better choice. Because here we want to change from the physical aspects of this bridge, like the engineering aspects of this bridge, to the aesthetic. Yeah. 不但坚固. So this is like the physical aspects of the bridge changing to the 美观, the aesthetic aspects of the bridge. So C is the best choice, in my opinion. That sounds fairly logical to me. Let's check the answer. There was only one question. Segue examples seem a bit hard. Where's the answers? Where? What? Here. Oh, they didn't give us an answer. Oh, how disappointing. So you read all that, you come to the conclusion, and you don't get an answer. 真失望. All right. All right, next we'll do this one. Why do I feel like I'm sinking? This is the one where we think up words using certain characters. Yeah, I try to get 4-ish, but I'm not too strict. But I need to go and get my notepad. 今天是几月几日？今天是几月几日？今天是2024年7月，然后27日。哇，时间过得很快。All right. So 第一个温和，温和的温，温和的温。然后第二个是赠送。Yeah, I'm not going to get many for this one. 赠送，赠送的赠。然后皇帝的皇，皇帝的皇，帝，皇帝的皇。Sorry, 皇帝 at the top. Is it white or is it? Oh, it's white. Sorry. If you're preparing for the handwritten exam, you might understand. 创业，创业的创，然后荣誉的荣。Yeah, I'm not going to do well with that one. You, yeah, you. Yeah, I'm going to do that again. 荣誉的誉。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12。All right. So let's think up some words with those characters. When am I allowed to choose Wendy? Wendy. Is that cheating? Wendy is a character in Genshin Impact, but I think it's like an English name as well. Wendy. Okay, Wendu. Obviously, we have Wendu, Wenro, Ro, Wen. Is it 调温? Something like that. I think that's a word, 调温. I'm not sure now. 调温, to adjust the temperature. Yeah, 调温. 调温度. 自动调温剧组. Yeah, so it is a word, but it's kind of probably rarer than I would like. 温, 温度, 温柔, 温 Yeah, all right, let's move on. 赠. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get many here, but 赠予 and 满意. 赠一满意赠一. Yeah, I'm not going to get any more than that. All right, 皇. 女皇, 皇后. 皇, what else? Oh, 我碰了胳膊. 我的胳膊肘. Sorry, pause for a second. Yeah, stop the camera. Oh, 可怜的胳膊肘. All right. Can you think of any 皇帝? Am I allowed to put 秦始皇? I'm going to put 秦始皇. 秦, it's 和, is it? 秦, 始 is 开始的始 and 白王. 秦始皇. 秦始皇兵马俑博物馆。皇，can't think of any others. There's a lot. Let's move on. 创业，创新，创始人，创始，is it 始开始的始 ？Not sure. 创始 This could be wrong. Actually, let's look it up. No. 创始人 is correct. 创作。创新 we did 创新。There's also 创 first tone. Yeah, maybe I won't get any 创 first tones. All right, and 荣誉. Yeah, I don't know. 荣包容的容. It's not that one. There's the other 荣. That's the other 荣. 荣誉. 光荣. 还有别的荣呢？光荣。Can you think of any others? 荣。No, I keep thinking of words. No, I give up. All right, when no, I can't think of any others. Okay, 赠予 is a word, right? I'm not just making that up. I think I've encountered it. 赠予. Yeah, I'm not just making it up. 卖中医 I don't know. 卖中医女皇皇后秦始皇皇帝皇is like 皇殿 or something like that a word? I don't know. No, it's 宫殿, isn't it? 宫殿. No. Oh, 打喷嚏. Oh, 打喷嚏. Okay. 创业创新创始人创作创办 probably more 荣 I can't believe I'm not getting many for 荣 but 光荣的荣誉的荣 no, I give up. All right. Didn't do too well this time. Usually 4 or 5 is okay. Okay, let's... Oh, okay. Usually I just go and look at my answers, but I didn't do this last time. 温柔, 温顺, I don't know that one. 温厚, 温情, I don't know any of those. 不知道 不知道 All right. What do they mean? Okay. 温顺. Got no idea what that means. 温顺. 温和依顺的人. This E is to rely on. 依顺, compliant. Okay, so gentle and compliant. Docile, meek. Yeah, okay. 温顺. All right. And 温厚. 温和宽厚. Gentle and kind. Okay, so this is a good one. And 温情. Tender. Okay, 眼含温情. Tender feelings. So this is a noun. and this is an adjective. 你对他太温情了. Alright. So those words exist. We make a mental note that they exist, and we look at the answers as well. What are the answers? So answers for the other ones. Okay, 赠予. Oh, there's this one, isn't there? 赠言,回赠,捐赠. 捐赠 makes sense. What are the other ones? So I wrote 赠予, but there's the other 赠予. Okay, so it's the same one. I just used the more modern writing. Okay, what was the next one? Sorry. 赠言. Give words of encouragement. All right, that's a thing. 回赠. 回赠. So this is give something in return, I guess. 回赠. Yeah. 我回赠了你一本书. All right, so maybe you give me a book and I give you a book. And sorry, what was the other one? 捐赠. So 捐 is to donate. 捐赠. Yeah. Contribute, donate, present. Yeah. So you're not asking for anything in return. It's like, yeah, give books to the library or something. Maybe have these books. And it's like, here you go, library. All right. So what's next on the list? 皇帝. I did 皇后. Oh, there is a 皇宫. 皇宫. 宫 meaning palace. So yeah, I said 皇殿. Maybe that is a word. 殿 also means palace. 宫殿 is palace. I don't know. 皇殿. 皇. I don't know. Maybe it's not a word, but no. So you have to say 皇宫. The emperor's palace, imperial palace. All right, 皇宫. What's next? 皇权. So 权 here will be right or power. 皇权. The rights or power of the emperor. Whoops, sorry, I pushed the wrong button. 皇权. So this is like absolute authority or something. Imperial power. 皇帝的权力. This is power. So there's two 权力s written differently, right? And one is power, one is authority. And they're different words. But here they're combined. Okay. And what is this one? 光 what? 光远堂皇. I'll put it in here. 光冕, sorry. 冕. I've seen this word. Oh, this is like in defend your title or something like that. Defend the crown as a sorry. Defend your crown or like your Olympic title. What is this? 光冕堂皇. 光冕堂皇. Okay, 堂 is 荒唐的唐, meaning absurd. 皇 imperial. Yeah, there was zero chance I was going to get that one, I can assure you. Yeah, so 免官, right? 官? Am I wrong? 免官? Defend your title. Something like that. Defend your title? Can wait, no. Like an Olympic athlete. I think they use that mian. This one. Anyway, it's a rare-ish character. What are we doing? Oh, sorry. We need to go back here. Here. Okay. 创造. Oh, yeah. 开创. 创立. 创. This is 创伤. This one's first turn. 创伤. That's what I meant when I said there is a first tone. 创伤. Yeah. The thing is, I don't think that's legit, right? I feel like if you give this word, you highlight a particular character in that word, you should feel like you have to use that particular tone. That feels like the rules to me. It feels like the rules should be you need to use that tone and ideally use that character with the same meaning. Do you want to see Wendy? Wendy from Genshin Impact. I'll just quickly show you. Where's Wendy? Oh, all these things didn't load. Wendy. Genshin. Yeah, this is Wendy from Genshin. So Wendy, I think it's also a girl's name in English, right? Wendy. But apparently this is a guy. Rather androgynous. Yeah, I believe this, that was rather deliberate. Yeah, I did not realize until people on YouTube were talking about Wendy. And it's like, wait, Wendy's a guy? Yeah, this is Wendy. Okay. So let us continue. All right, how are we going for time? Oh, wow, time flew. There's still a lot to do, isn't there? Anyway, let us continue. I feel that when you're early on, you try to optimize your study methods and try to minimize the time. And when you get to an advanced level, you try to optimize your study methods by maximizing your study time. Yeah, it's kind of a different thought process. It's like we try to choose methods that, we try to choose methods where we, keep us interested for long periods of time because we're quite aware of the hundreds, thousands of hours we need to put in. So it's more about maintaining interest. But when you're early on, it's like, oh, I want to optimize my study and study Chinese for the minimum amount of time. And then when you get to a more advanced level, it's like, yeah, I want to study as much as possible. I want to maximize my time. Give me the materials that help me maximize my study time, because we know how important it is. Okay, I need to use these words to construct sentences. 他常常. Okay, let's say 无偿捐款捐钱. How do you write 捐? This is it? 捐赠. Yeah, let's use 捐赠 because we just encountered it. 捐赠. 旧衣服. Yeah, 捐赠. So, although maybe you wouldn't say this. 无偿捐赠旧衣服. Yeah, because 旧衣服 is not something you would expect to get money in return for. So let's change that because I think the context here is not great. 捐赠. So if you're doing it often, so what is something you would donate often? Maybe blood. So 无偿. There's a specific term for donating blood. Is it 献血? If I remember correctly. Something like this. I better look it up. That doesn't look right. Oh yeah, it's this part is wrong. 我的语感告诉我，我写了错别字，这里是全，不够，献血 献血 yeah, specific term for donating blood. 提供自己的血液 All right. So you donate blood without compensation. I think that's okay. 他们店的生意很好 Okay. So you just say 客户络绎不绝客户 who 客户的 who this one 客户 let's put in 整天络绎不绝络绎是翻译的译 don't ask me why 络绎不绝 Okay, that's okay 尚且更别说孩子 Okay, 大人 What is something an adult can do that a child cannot? 大人 No, it needs to be something that an adult can't do and a child absolutely cannot do. What is something that, okay, something that's really challenging. Okay, 大人尚且却不晚一个蛋糕还是蛋糕一个蛋糕 maybe I should put 整个蛋糕一个整一个蛋糕就是整个蛋糕糕 no 点点点点 Okay, so an adult cannot eat an entire cake, let alone children. No, maybe that's not a good choice because children might be willing to eat an entire cake. Anyway, it's the grammar that's important. 不惜 not stint. So usually this involves money or that sort of thing. Spending money. 为了自己的事业 okay, maybe we say 他不惜他不惜一切代价 That's a 不 Doesn't look much like a 不 does it? 他不惜一切代价 maybe I could just say that. I think that's okay by itself, really. Yeah, I don't think I need to extend it. I don't want to 画是天足由于采用了新技术可观 Okay, okay, 该公司 Oops, I wrote the 司 first. 该公司该公司的经历了可观的好转can you say 好转可观的 experienced a considerable no 经历了可观的okay what should I use here experience considerable oh yeah experience a considerable good turn for the good no 可观的经济好转经济 No, I need to think. Let's restart. This company, 可观的丰收益 Yeah, maybe 收益 would work. 收益. So experience considerable benefit, I think. Not 100% confident with that sentence. Maybe 经历 is an incorrect choice. Maybe it's okay. Okay. 泛滥 is a negative word. Inundated with, used both literally and figuratively. Inundated with water and inundated with drugs. 人们对环境的破坏. Um, 人们对环境的破坏. So people in regards to environmental damage. How am I supposed to continue? I'm trying to think of what the author would expect the answer to be. Not really. I mean, I could use 泛滥 in a sentence. Not this sentence, though. So I just put 泛滥了多久? Like this. Yeah, I think it's okay. I'm using it figuratively. 泛滥. Yeah, I said I don't know. Yeah. 泛滥了, let's say 许久. 许久. Something's wrong. That's all. What have I done wrong? 许久. How do you write 许? Is it just that? Yeah. 许久. 泛滥了许久. Yeah, I knew that 许 didn't look right. I don't know, maybe that's okay. So people's, like, they're damaging, the damage of their environment. 泛滥了许久, like, no, maybe I should 泛滥到全世界. That's a much better. 泛滥到全世界. 全世界. Okay, so people's damage of the environment spread or inundated the entire world, spread to the whole world. I don't know if that's the best. Very critical. All right, what are the answers? We'll compare. Hello, Wendy. Wendy. Here, sorry. 我们常常无偿上门服务. 他常常上门服务. So he often provides door-to-door service for free or something like that. 顾客络绎不绝. Yeah, I put 客户. 顾客 is a correct choice. 客户 is also a good choice, I think. No, I don't. No, I retract that. 客户 is like client, whereas 顾客 is a customer, someone who comes in the door. Yeah, 客户 is not necessarily the kind of person that comes in all the time. Yeah. No, 顾客 is a better choice. So change that to 顾客. That's a better choice. 顾客整天络绎不绝. Yeah, you don't need the 整天, but it's okay to put it there as well. 当然尚且撑不住. So this is not able to support something. 更别说孩子了. Yeah, so I put 尚且吃不完一个蛋糕. Yeah, 一个蛋糕 is a whole cake. So that's why this is one of these examples where measure word plays an important role. There is a big difference between 一个蛋糕 and 一块蛋糕, 一片蛋糕, a slice of cake and a whole cake. Different things. Except for Bruce Bogtrotter. If Bruce Bogtrotter was around, he'd eat the whole cake. 不惜牺牲家庭. Whoa. All right. This sentence I do not think is correct. It doesn't have a subject. 不惜 no 为了自己的事业，他不惜牺牲家庭。Yeah, I prefer my answer to the answers. 由于采用了新技术，收益可观。Oh wow, look at that! It took me a while, but it is 收益. Yeah, considerable 收益. 收益 is like profit or benefit. Yeah. And this one, 人们对环境的破坏导致洪水泛滥。Okay, 导致 is a good choice of conjunction here. So the answer here is they're using it literal. Yeah, let's ask ChatGPT. So what should I write? I wrote some sentences in Chinese. Can you critique them for me, please? First one, 由于采用了新技术，该公司经历了可观的收益。Yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know, like it took me a bit of effort, but I eventually got the 收益. So 可观的收益 or 收益可观, earnings profit. This was a really good word to use in that context. And the moment I thought of it, I was like, got to use that word. That's a good word. I needed you to 写得很好. Okay, so ChatGPT didn't quite like it. 由于采用了新技术，该公司经历了显著的收益。So actually I can edit this, can't I? 可观. I just made a typo because there's 客观 and there's 可观, and you have to pay attention. 可观的收益获得了 Yeah, that's definitely better. That's definitely better than my choice. 经历了 Yeah, thank you, ChatGPT. 获得了 Yeah, 该公司获得了可观的收益。Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. Okay, and the next one is I'm not too comfortable, but you know. And thanks. That's helpful. The next one is 人们对环境的破坏泛滥到全世界。这句意思很清楚。Yeah, OK， 人们对环境的破坏已经扩散到全世界。Thanks, but I need to use 泛滥。人们对环境的破坏已经泛滥到全世界。Can you say 泛滥到全世界？I think it's okay. 让疫情泛滥至全中国，泛滥到全世界。Yeah, I think this is fine. I wonder if you can come up with better ways of completing 人们对环境的破坏 into completing that to a sentence using 泛滥。人们对环境的破坏已经在全球范围内泛滥开来。OK， 人们对环境的破坏，有如 犹如 is it second tone? Second tone? 犹如 yeah, second tone. 犹如洪水般泛滥。哦哦，危害到了世界各地。Oh, that's really good, isn't it? So 犹如 indicates it's going to be a metaphor. So the people's harm for the environment or people damaging the environment, like floodwaters, the inundation of floodwaters harms the entire world. All right. 人们对环境的破坏，正如洪水般泛滥，波及到全球每个角落。Yeah, ChatGPT. Yeah. Do you know the saying, 小巫见大巫? That's what it feels like at times. 小巫见大巫，大巫。This one. 小巫见大巫。So ChatGPT is 大巫. Maybe I'm 小巫. 小巫. This Wu is like a wizard or whatever. And the 小巫 is like a lower level wizard. And the 大巫 is like this major powerful wizard. Yeah. 小巫见大巫. It's like, ChatGPT makes it seem so easy. All right. All right, here we go. 填空. Sorry, that's the best I got. The words are 颠簸、无常、朴素、可观、吝啬. These are totally different words, so this shouldn't be too hard. 我经常看到一位衣着朴素 Absolutely. 朴素 Collocation. 衣着朴素的老人做着什么什么的 OK 颠簸 Don't expect me to be able to write this. That'll do. 坐着颠簸的公共汽车去上班，后来才知道，这位老人自己生活很简朴，甚至可以说吝啬。I think that's the anticipated answer. 吝啬。但他什么什么资助了许多贫困的地区的孩子读书也无偿。长 You wouldn't normally say that, right? Maybe it's okay. So 资助了。Oh, yeah, so 读书sometimes does not mean to read a book. It also means to study. So he's giving them money to help them study. Read books is a metaphor for study. 几十年的捐款加起来，数额相当可观。Yeah. That's not especially challenging. These are totally different parts of speech, totally different words. So it's not exactly a challenge. Okay. 父亲是个This one's harder, isn't it? Okay. 荣誉、威望、手艺、乐意、沾光、乐意 right? 乐意 I think it's 乐意 This one's a little trickier. 手艺人 It could be this one as well. Like you could put an adjective or a noun there. 经过几十年的努力，他在行业内越来越有威望。Yeah, 荣誉。Yeah, both of those work there. Yeah, this is much harder, isn't it? 也得到了不少。Okay, so 得到了荣誉还是威望？ So these are 威望and 荣誉。We'll have to think about that. 虽然父亲很乐意把这项传统技艺 传授给我们，也乐意。但我们这些子女并不是沾父亲的光，沾父亲的光。Yeah, almost always this is used as a separable verb. All right. 我们更希望通过自己的奋斗获得成功。All right. So here, so 手艺 is the only one that makes sense there. Yeah. So here it's much harder because you have to think. The other one's just like there's only one possible part of speech. I prefer the ones where you have to think and go, okay, it's not that because that. It's yeah. Okay, 荣誉, 威望. 越来越, they're both nouns. 荣誉, 威望. 得到了. I don't know, maybe they're both okay. 越来越有. I'm going to say 威望 is the first one. 我只不过是听我的语感而已。我真的不知道。荣誉。Whoops. That's the worst ever you, but I'm not rewriting it. All right. So these, I think, are interchangeable, though. Let's compare with the answers. How'd I go? Yeah, 威望, I got it in the end. Yeah, nothing exciting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is number 5? 无常. Yeah, number 5 is missing. It's 无常. It's there. Anyway, I got them. I think 威望 and 荣誉 are interchangeable, but I feel like, yeah, 越来越有荣誉 is a bit, I don't know, it's less fluent and natural to me. I can't explain why. All right, what am I doing? 请找出下列语段中的过滤词、过渡词、过渡句。All right, where are the segues? It's that one, right? 我们班的同学学习都非常努力。It's obviously this one. 拿小丽来说 ，taking 小丽 as an example. 她上课从来不迟到。每一天不是在图书馆，就是在宿舍学习。Yeah. So if you didn't have this, it wouldn't make sense at all, right? So we're connecting this and this together. 如果我们在实践中选择和采取恰当的措施，目标一致的协调行动，我们的教育工作就会取得良好效果。Okay, that's it. So if we do this, then this. If we don't do this, then 教育工作就会迷失方向。So lose direction. 迷失方向 lose direction. That's a worthwhile phrase to learn. 迷失方向。遭受挫折，甚至失败。Yeah, it's absolutely 反之。农业的市场主要在城市。OK， 资金主要来自城市。技术和掌握，高科技的人才也来自城市。总而言之 ，and vice versa， 脱离了城市。It's not and vice versa, is it? It's more like conversely. The converse holds. 农业和农村经济就无法得到发展。 All right, fair enough. 三高学品本身无罪. So I don't know what 三高 means, but all right, I guess we're going to find out. 因为热量防治糖分也是人体必须的，但俗话说过犹不及，过犹不及。过犹不及。So 油 so 油 is here it's like I don't know. 过犹不及 going too far is not as bad as not going far enough. 有 here 如同过犹不及 all right. This is a Chinese. Yeah, there's a lot of Chinese at this level in there. 一个人每天摄入过量的油脂 Yeah, 摄入 is absorb. So you absorb into your bloodstream or something. Fat 和糖分对身体危害是极大的。So it's this, right? I don't know what 三高. So this is like fat, sugar, and just calories. Is that right? 三高 of food. High protein, high fat, high calories. Okay, high protein is not that bad. Anyway, those are their anticipated answers, I think. I'm just supposed to underline them. That's my understanding of the task. Yes. 但俗话说, but you need the rest. That's, yeah. Anyway, that was the anticipated answers, and that's the end of the answers. No more answers. I'm pretty sure I got all that correct. All right. This is taking longer than I was into, but let's see what we got. This is the 复数. I don't do the 复数. This is 写作, which is also kind of a 复数. I don't do this part. I don't think it's worthwhile. Or at least it's just too tedious for me. All right, words, more words. 董事长. Yeah, so the 长 is often a leader of some kind, the person in charge. 董事会的长, right? 董事会的长 I guess. 董事. So what is 董事? This is just committee, is it? Director? Oh, so 董事会 is board of directors. 董事长 is the lead director. All right. Anyway, it's a person who's in charge. 由董事会选举产生的公司法定代表人. Oh, that's the definition. Okay, so the legal representative of a company is a 董事长. 法人. So this is the legal person. Yeah, this is some legal terminology. 法律上只根据法定程序设立，有一定的组织机构和独立的财产，参加民事活动的社会组织，如公司、社团等。So we're talking about a 法人. Yeah, let's have a look. 法人. Yeah. So this 人 is more like body than person. Is that right? Legal body. Let's put that down. Legal body. Or legal entity. Legal entity. All right. 顾问，顾问 is to like inquire, ask about. 有什么顾问you have to ask about like the core, if what your product can do, what this product might do, and so on. 有某方面的专门知识 ，OK， 供个人或机关团体资讯的人。Oh, so this 顾问 is advisor. Yeah, I should know that. 顾问. No, I'm getting it mixed up with another one. It's not a verb, it's a noun, isn't it? 顾问. It's your aide or advisor or something. Yeah, it is a noun. No, I got it mixed up. But in context, it wouldn't be that hard. 保姆. 保姆 is like a nanny or, yeah. 受雇为人照料儿童. Yeah, it's like a nanny. 老人病人. Oh, okay, so looking after children, elderly, or sick people. 或为人从事家务劳动的妇女. Yeah. From what I understand, you can also say 男保姆. This one. 男保姆. Oh, okay. So 不要写作保姆 or like that. I think you can say 男保姆 if it's a guy. Okay, 乞丐. 乞丐 is a beggar. Someone on the streets begging for money. 靠向人要饭要钱生活的人。渔民 you here pertains to the fishing industry. 渔业 right 渔业渔民。以捕鱼为业的人 yeah 捕鱼 meaning to catch fish. So this 鱼 with the 三点水 pertains to fishing and so on, whereas this one is just fish, right? Fishing industry here, it's a fishermen or people who rely on fishing for a living. So I think it's not just people who actually go fishing, but like their family and the whole society. 渔民. So you might talk about a fishing village or something. It doesn't imply every single person without exception goes fishing. 委员. 委员 is a committee member. You have a 委员会 is a committee, right? 政党团体机关学校中的集体领导组织的成员. Yeah, so 委员 is 成员, a member of a 委. The 委 is kind of a committee. Okay, 书记. 书记 is like secretary in the sense of like secretary general, this sort of thing, right? Yeah, 党团等各级组织中的主要负责人. Yeah, so 书记 you can use it for like 习近平, right? 书记. Oh, 总书记. This one, sorry, 总书记. This will be Xi Jinping, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but I don't think I am. Yeah, so 总书记 is a higher level. Maybe there's lower level 书记s around. All right, what's next? 元首. 元首 is the leader of a country usually, right? 国家的最高领导人. Yeah, I think I remember talking about this because different countries have different names for their leaders. So in Australia, you have 总理. In America, you have 总统. In England, you have 首相. No, 首相. Is it 首相? 首相. Yeah. And China, what's China? 主席 or 总书记. So there's all different titles for the leaders of a country. And if they all come together, you want to say you invite the leaders to a summit or something like this. You may not want to say every single possible title, so you can use 元首. Yeah, so you invite the world leaders, 元首. to your summit. Whoa. 元首. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but let's put that aside. 国家元首, head of state. Yeah. All right. Okay, next is 俘虏, right? 俘虏. Is that right? 俘虏. It's a fairly rare word meaning prisoner of war. 俘虏. 俘虏. Prisoners of war. 俘虏. Yeah. What is this? Oh, sorry. 俘虏. 打仗时捉住的敌人. Yeah. So captured enemies during war. Prisoners of war. 俘虏. Pretty rare word. You don't encounter it that often unless you're into reading about wars. 将军. 将军 is a general or warlord. 将一级的军官. So 一级 would be the top level of military official. 也泛指高级军官. 将军. Yeah, there's all sorts of 将军. 司令. 司令, I believe, is a word for commander, yet another military rank. 某些国家军队中主管军事的人. Yeah. I remember like Commander Skywalker in Star Wars was translated to this. Whenever I think of 司令, it's a pretty rare word. Commander Skywalker. Maybe this one. 指挥官. Commander Skywalker. It's not in there. It is commander though, right? Maybe I'm wrong. 长官. Or maybe it's captain then. Let's have a look. 司令. No, it is commander. I'm not wrong. Commanding officer. 舰队. So 舰队司令. So commanding officer of a 舰队 would be a fleet. Yeah, so 舰 pertains to military boats, whereas 队 is a team. A team of military like ships would be, I don't know, what do you call it? A fleet. A fleet. Yeah, a fleet. 司令. So who's in charge of the fleet would be admiral or commodore. Or, is it? Commodore. 总司令, commander-in-chief. This is military commander though. Yeah, these military terms I'm not so up to date about. 公民 is your like public citizens. I'm a respectable citizen kind of thing. 具有或取得某国国籍 so yeah, citizens. 并根据该国法律规定享有权利和承担相应义务的人. Yeah, citizens of a country. But it's usually used as for a group of people. It's not like 公民, citizens. It's not just I am a citizen. Maybe you can use it like that. Yeah, this I think second-class citizen, and a foreign citizen, a Chinese citizen. Maybe you can say this. 我是中国公民. You just say 我是中国人. Yeah, so it can be one person. 你就是那个国家的公民. Yeah, but the emphasis is on you are legally a person from that country. So you would expect that person to hold a passport from that country. Oh, my tummy is rumbling. It is lunchtime. And we can say bye-bye to chapter 34, can we not? 我们对第34课说一句拜拜. Oh, I'm a bit tired. Oh, okay. Thank you for watching. That's the end of this video. And in the next video, we'll start 35. Oh, time to rest. I need to wash my hair. My hair is a mess. Thank you for watching. Oh, remember to 点赞. And I don't know, leave friendly comments, subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next video. 下次聊，拜拜。